I'm Keaton. I'll be your PT today. What's your name?
Reg.
Reg.
Reg Tabukan.
Reg Tabukan. So sir, how old are you?
20.
20. And do you know if you have hypertension
No.
or diabetes
No.
or asthma?
No.
No. Okay. Sir, when you write, what hand do you use to write?
I use my right.
Okay. So sir, what brought you here for PT today?
I felt this pain on my shoulder.
Oh, can you point exactly where
It's,
the pain is?
it's here, somewhere here.
There?
This part of my
Okay.
shoulder.
And what can you describe the pain that you feel?
It's kind of, at first it's cramping and it's aching. And I think I can't seem to locate the specific part. So it's all over my
All over
shoulder.
your shoulder. Okay. Sir, on a scale of 0 to 10, 0 being no pain and 10 being the worst possible pain, can you grade the pain that you feel?
I would think 8.
8. Okay. And what are the activities or movements that worsen the pain?
Yeah, when I do overhead activities, for example, if I reach something that is up, it really hurts.
Okay. And on the contrary, what activities and or movements do you do to relieve the pain?
Well, just try to rest it and avoid overhead activities as much as possible, and the pain will just go away.
Okay. Because of this pain, are there any other activities that hinder you because it hurts?
Yes, aside from overhead activities, especially at home, there are some activities that I can't do, especially since I live in a dorm with a 2-bunk bed.
Okay. Sir, do you put any liniments or do you take any pain relievers for this?
None yet.
Okay. So in a day, how long do you feel the pain?
Well, it's not really in a day. I don't feel the pain every single time. It's just that, for example, at morning I feel like, for example, 1 hour, and then the afternoon another hour.
Okay. So, sir, exactly when did this pain start?
This happened 2 days ago.
What were you doing?
I was playing baseball,
Yeah.
and when I tried to pitch, so I'll just demonstrate using my left arm.
Okay.
But I used my right. But
Okay.
when I tried to pitch the ball very hard, then I felt a pop, and then it really hurt.
Okay. So, what position
I'm
do
a
you play
pitcher.
in the you're a
Pitcher.
pitcher? Okay. When you felt the pain, can was it sudden or was it gradual?
The moment I pitched the ball very hard, the pain readily is there. So it's
Okay.
sudden.
Okay. Did you do anything after?
So our team physician placed some ice over my shoulder to relieve the pain.
Okay. And did it work?
Yes, for a while, and then after that, the pain started all over again
Oh, how long after did it start?
for about a couple of hours.
And have you consulted a doctor?
Yes, my coach told me to seek a physician consult, so I went to the team doctor, and then he diagnosed me with rotator cuff tendinopathy.
Okay. Were there any procedures that?
Yes, I can remember. He made me do an MRI
Okay.
on my shoulder.
Did he prescribe any medications?
The last thing I remembered is that he said that I was to be referred for physical therapy,
Okay.
so that medicines should not be taken.
Oh, and when did this consultation happen?
Just a day after I got injured.
Okay. So sir, has there been an instance where you've been injured in your shoulder or any other area of your body?
I have no injuries in the past.
Okay. And your family, do they have a history of any injuries or medical condition?
No, my family as well. We're very healthy.
Oh, good. So what do you do for a living, sir?
Since I'm a student, I'm a college varsity player at our school,
And
and as a student,
okay, and apart from baseball, are there any other activities or hobbies that you do?
yes, I like to swim in our country club.
Oh, that's nice. Um, how long do you play? How many
Uh,
times a week do you play
I
baseball?
play baseball 4 times a week, and for every time I play, it's like 3 hours a day.
3 hours. And swimming. How often do you play? How often do you swim?
Uh, Swimming usually I go for the weekends, for example, and every time I swim on the weekends, it's like a 4 hour swim.
Sir, these questions are a bit personal, but they'll stay between us and
Okay.
your doctor. Do you smoke?
No.
And do you drink any alcoholic beverages?
No.
Okay. Um, so, sir, what kind of house do you live in?
Since I live in a dorm in an apartment, studio type apartment, with a two double decker type, and then I live in the top bunk.
Do you live with anyone?
I'm with my roommate.
Okay. So you live in the top bunk. How do you get to the top bunk?
Our double deck bed has no ladder in between, so I have to use my arms to get up.
So, is are you still able to do that after this?
After the pain, I have having difficulty since I am right-handed, so I always use my right to climb up, and now I'm using my left, and it's a bit difficult.
Okay. Sir, I'm assuming you have cabinets at home. So, how high are the cabinets?
Oh yes, our cabinets are very high. Not very high, but they are. You're the one that you have to reach for it.
Okay. Can you maybe demonstrate the way you reach for the way how high you reach when you open the
I'll
cabinet?
stand.
Oh no, just like
For example, usually, example for my normal hand, before the pain I can do like this, but now I am having difficulty, and especially when I do that, it will hurt. So I just use my left arm.
so apart from that, are there any activities that you don't do anymore, or any activities that have changed since the pain?
Especially when putting my shirt on and off, it's very hard. So yes, very hard to put the shirt.
And do you still play baseball or go swimming?
After the pain, not now,
No more.
since it really aggravates the pain.
Okay. So sir, after these few weeks or months of PT treatment, what do you hope to achieve?
I want to be relieved of the pain, and because I want to play baseball again, and for swimming, and to of course have ease in my activities in the dorm, in my house.
Okay. So that's it for the interview,
Yes,
sir.
thank
So we will now proceed to some tests to confirm what kind of injury you have.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Sir, before anything else, mag-vital signs po muna tayo. Start na po tayo. Okay, so sir, ang blood pressure niyo po ay 100/70. Di po normal yun eh. Okay. Kukunin ko lang po muna yung heartbeat. So, ang heartbeat niyo po ay 65. Mag-manual assessment na po tayo. So, sundan niyo lang po yung mga gagawin sa inyo. Pakiangat po yung kamay. Tapos, labanan po po yung force ng mga Paano po mag-isa? Pakilagay po yung kamay. Labanan po yung kamay.
Okay.
Tapos, pakigawa po ito. Tapos, pagdating nyo dito, ito na dito. Start po kayo. Tapos pababa. Wait. Ulitin natin yun. Start ka ganyan. And then,
ER2, di ba?
okay. Tapos,
Line mo. Yan.
bago mag-begin.
Yan.
Isa pa.
Line mo siya pataas. Ito nga. Bibigay ako.
Next. Sir, bakit na lang po yung kamay niyo pa din? Kung maganda na po kayo.
Ouch.
Okay, next. Okay, next sir. Ang motion po natin is palaog naman. Okay, sir. Maganda po kayo. Okay, 30 lang po siya. 40 naman po kapag 30. Okay, so labas naman po. Okay po, start lang. Ang tali yun. 50 naman po yan. Kaya niyo pang banda. Next naman po, muscle, manual muscle testing ng butas. Sir, pakitry po gawin yung muscle na ito. Hindi kaya. Sige po, pahiga na lang. Patry po gawin yung muscle testing. Yan na. Okay, so, ano po, padala. Kita pa ba siya dito?
Yes, kita siya.
Okay. Pakiangat ko yung kamay. Kung hanggang huwag niyo pong kailangan na mag-push ko yung okay. And then, paloob naman po. Sige po. Higa lang po po ng so, ang gagawin niyo po, papapasok po yung kamay. Okay, so wait.
Gagawin po tayong 4 na test ngayon. Ito po yung mga tinatawag na special test. So, dito po, malalaman po natin kung positive or negative kayo sa isang condition. So, ang una po natin gagawin is yung tinatawag na drop arm test. So, ang gusto ko lang po gawin mo, tataas ko lang po to, tapos ibaba niyo po ng dahan-dahan.
The right.
So, ayun po. Yan. So, nagagawa niyo naman po yung next side naman po. Okay, baba po na lang. So, ang next ko naman kung ipapagawa sa inyo is yung tinatawag na rotator sign. So, ang gusto ko pong gawin nyo is kaya ano lang. Ayan. Yung kabila po. So, okay po. Yung next naman po is yung tinatawag natin lift sign. Tayo. Ang gusto ko pong gawin nyo is i-resist nyo po yung binibigay kong force.
Well, paano lang yan? Di ba angat?
Kasi, paangat po ba? So, ayun. So, sa kabilang side naman po,
It's alright, kaya.
paangat po na kamay nyo. Ay, hindi na po kaya. Okay na po. So, yung last po naman natin na test, yung tinatawag na speed test. So, test lang po natin. Tapos resist po. Resist niyo po yung force na binibigay ko. So, okay naman. Sa kabila naman po. Okay naman po. So, ayun po. So, sa apat po na test na ginawa natin, nag-positive po kayo dun sa tattoo na. So, ang ibig sabihin po doon, meron po kayong tinatawag natin rotator cuff. So, yung sa pang-apat naman po is nag-negative kayo. So, clear kayo sa condition. So, ayun po, sir. Ang gagawin po natin is tinatawag natin functional assessment. So, ang gusto ko po gawin nyo is gagayahin po lang ako. So, yan. Tapos yun yung tattoo na test po. So, okay na po. So, yung next naman po is so, gagawin po natin sa gusto ko mangyari is gagayahin natin po ako pero kung doon po sa hindi natin kaya na walang kasama. So, next naman po is so,
Okay, sir. So the exercise I'll be teaching you today is called the quad band exercise. This exercise is to move your shoulder without eliciting pain. So I'll demonstrate to you the exercise that you'll be doing. So make sure that you have a stable surface, and that's where you're going to hold on with your left arm, and then bend forward slightly and let your arm hang loose, and make sure to relax it. And the first movement that we'll be doing is forward and backward movement. And use your body to move your arm. Just make sure to relax this arm and just use your body to swing your arm backward and forward. And you'll be doing this exercise for 10 times and 8 sets. And then the next movement we'll be doing is side to side. So once again, use your body to swing your arm from side to side, from left to right. like this. And we'll do it for 10 repetitions and 2 sets. And the last movement is called rotation. So just move your arm in a big circle using once again your body with your arm like this. And we'll be doing this also for 10 repetitions and 2 sets. So sir, please demonstrate the exercise. And then bend forward. And then move your arm. First movement is forward and backward. So we'll count. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. And you'll be doing that for 2 more sets. And the next movement is the side to side movement. So just swing your arm and make sure to go with your arms. Ready? Set, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then once again, do that for 2 more sets. And the last movement is the rotation movement. Just make a big circle with your arm without moving your arm. Just move your body. Okay, ready, set, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then we'll be doing that for 2 more sets. Okay, sir. Then proceed to the next exercise.
So ito po yung tawag po natin dito is upper extremity ergometer po. So, nakita niyo po, parang po siyang light, pero gagawin po natin po. Parang po sa mga, dito po sa shoulder po. So, gagawin po natin po, to improve po, or to maintain po yung system po natin, to prevent injury. So, ang gagawin na po natin is, accelerate na po tayo ng parang movements na patay na gagawin. So, ganun-base na dito. Tapos, may pa ako yung dito. We're gonna do this one for 2 minutes and mag-progress natin siya and for 2 minutes. Okay, so, sabi ko lang po sa akin kung wala naman ito, pwede naman po itigil sa nahirapan ako. Okay, so,
Okay, good.
Okay, so sir, yung next exercise po natin is for strengthening po or maintaining the strength of your muscles po. So since po, nahirapan po tayo itong motion po, tsaka po ng abduction, pagtakas po ng kamay natin. Yun po yung i-address natin yung mga motion sa exercise natin. So yung unang gagawin natin is ilalagay ko po yung shoulder mo sa 30 degrees na differences. Tapos po, ipapahol ko po yun ng 6 seconds. Okay po? Tapos po, after ng 6 seconds po, i-akit ulit natin ang ibang angle. Mga 6 seconds ulit. Tapos akit ulit natin, 6 seconds ulit. Okay? Tapos pagdating dito, yung kamay na po, itapan na po sa taas. Tapos akit ulit natin 6 seconds. Hanggang saan po kayang wala sakit. Okay? So, try po natin ito. So, dito po tayo mag-start. Okay, so hold natin. Count tayo. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, next po. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then next. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Dito po, taas po ng kamay. Tapos, ulit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then hanggang dito po, kaya po ba? Okay, so last na po. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so baba po muna tayo. Kamusta po yung pakiramdam? Okay naman. So yung next po na i-address natin is internal rotation. So, ang gagawin natin, start po tayo mga ganito. Tapos po, sir, next na motion po na i-address natin is internal rotation. So, kailangan ko po na humiga po. So, baka po tayo. Okay. Tapos ang gagawin mo is itong shoulder mo masakit, ilalagay mo po. Tapos po, ang motion po natin is papula po ng likod po kami. Tapos ito, hindi po natin igagalaw. Okay? So, ang gagawin natin, 30 degrees ulit yung so, hindi po natin i-decrease kasi hold natin sa 6 seconds. 30 degrees, 6 seconds po. Okay, so try po natin sa ulo. Yes. So, tayo. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Next po. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Tapos rest na po tayo. So, itong exercise po, yung mga tinuro ko po sa inyo is makaka-increase po ng strength or
Iko.
So sir, ang bibigay ko po na home exercise ngayon is yung kanina pong ginawa natin exercise. So yung tinatawag na Cotman. So yun yung paharap po, pa-side, tsaka po paikot. Ang gagawin po natin is tatlong sets ng 10 beses yung gagawin. So paharap 10 beses, pa-side 10 beses, tapos paikot 10 beses, pero 3 sets yun sa lahat. Tapos yung huli is yung pinagawa ko po sa inyo. Yung pag ganito po, tapos hold mo na 6 seconds, tsaka yung pag ganito po, hold mo na 6 seconds. So huwag na pong kalimutan na gawin yun, i-check up ko po kayo para malaman natin kung nasusundan niyo yung exercise. Okay, so thank you.